safe zone. You need to answer 3 questions. You at the back. How many walkers have you killed?
2 ain't a count. A lot.
How many people have you killed?
2.
Why?
Yes, walkers have reached the safe zone wall. Over.
We've got civilians in the holding bay. We need to move them to the bunker now.
What? They haven't extracted yet.
Look, leaving it onto us for more supplies every day. We need the help.
We don't know who needs this going on. Get it, we're losing power. Walkers are picking up the fuel tanks for the generator.
Screw the questions. I'm letting you in. Look, as soon as that door opens, get to the supply store immediately. Personnel can get you to safety.
You guys got a situation for you right down for that door.
Hurry up!
Get it, what are you doing?
Today, I want to tell you a story about a witch who loses her hat, her bow, and her wand. And about all the new friends she meets on her journey. Gather round closely. Children to the front, please. Oh, I think we're missing someone. Ah, there you are, Cat. Are you two making a spell?
Yes. Giggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom!
Oh my goodness! Somebody, get down! That was close!
The witch had a cat and a very tall hat and long ginger hair, which she wore in a plait.
Our family has lived in these woods, led by the spirit of the Wicker Man. The elders told us of a day when he would rise to give us freedom and eternal well-being. But to start that ritual, we must present him with a gift. And that gift is you. You and the flames. It is time. He is here. What an honor to see yourself bound in wicker, encased in his soul. Can you see yourself in him? Time has come for the Wicker Man to rise. Together, we shall lead the flame. Let the ceremony commence.
It's a fact that statistically 11% of you are afraid of the dark. 34% are terrified of small spaces, and 3% will wet your pants at the sight of a stupid clown. However, in a situation like this, the fascinating thing is not fear itself, but the pleasure we glean from it. That's what ghost trains are really about. It's not about being petrified, it's about being immersed in a fantasy and being thrilled by it. It's an enjoyment we discover at a very young age. None of you look very scared. This, though, is one of the first games that we play with babies. How weird that we like to scare them. Obviously, it'll be a tougher job to scare you. So, you've made it this far, and therefore you'll be people who like to break rules and act outside the norm. You're drawn to risk-taking, and like many of us, you like a fight. You like the pattern of tension and release that tests your mettle and makes your heart race. But why? Why do we love to be scared? Why do we pay to go to the cinema and then spend half the movie hiding our eyes? Why do we feel fear? And why is it so often closely related to laughter and enjoyment? Well, fear is in our DNA. In evolutionary terms, it's actually incredibly healthy. Without it, your ancestors wouldn't have been here long enough to survive and pass on the genes to you that define you. It's good for you. So perhaps it's essential that we enjoy fear, and many of us certainly do enjoy it. The reason is because it triggers our fight or flight response. Most people associate this with adrenaline, but it also causes a flood of endorphins and dopamine, often referred to as the brain's feel-good chemical, stuff which thrill seekers like you have an insatiable appetite for. So today then, you are going to find yourselves in a unique adventure, and I want you to really immerse yourselves in this experience, and then afterwards discuss it with each other. You might find you end up questioning your own perceptions and memories. But, though, can I ask you to keep what happens on the ride a secret? Please join in with that. Be part of the secret. It's much more fun if you don't know what's coming. And for those of you who aren't remotely scared by this, that's okay, just enjoy yourself. For others, though, if you begin to feel like you are slipping down the rabbit hole and everything is just too much for you, then close your eyes. It'll be easy. Don't try and get up out of your seat, that is not safe. Just close your eyes if it gets too much. And if you think you know what a ghost train is, think again. This is the ghost train reimagined. This is my ghost train. I'll see you on the other side.
It was on a cold autumn night in 1821 when the thunder of hooves signalled the return of the wealthy 15th Earl of Shrewsbury back to his home, Alton Towers. As the journey neared its end, a mysterious figure suddenly appeared in the road. The Earl impatiently demanded of the driver why the carriage had stopped. With palm outstretched, an old woman pleaded with the Earl for the charity of a coin. The Earl cruelly dismissed her and instructed his driver to head back to the Towers. Scorned, the old woman screamed a curse. For every branch of the old oak tree that fell, a member of the Earl's family would die. Same night, a ferocious storm raged, and with one mighty bolt of lightning severed a single branch from the old oak tree. And true to the old woman's prophecy, a member of the Earl's family suddenly and mysteriously died. Shaken by this tragedy, the arrogant Earl ordered his servants that every remaining branch of the oak tree be chained up in an attempt to prevent further misfortune. But the story didn't end there. Legend has it that the Earl became so obsessed with the fallen branch that he dragged it from the woods to the Towers and sealed it in a secret vault. There he became locked into a furious battle of science versus the supernatural, conducting bizarre experiments in a desperate attempt to finally banish the evil power of the curse forever.